The government shutting down is putting preparations for the IRS 2026 tax season on pause, with more than 34,000 federal workers at that agency alone furloughed. My next guest says the furloughs are leaving him feeling uncertain about his future, concerned that he could be fired altogether. And joining us now here in studio is Jack Neugebauer, a furloughed attorney at the IRS. Okay. Thank you for coming here. I know that you have been saying, look, I'm speaking on my own behalf. You're not speaking on behalf of anybody else. Yep. But it has been pretty tough for you and your coworkers. How long have you been furloughed now?
Well, the IRS had a few extra days of funding, so my furlough started last Wednesday. I got my last paycheck 2 days ago, and I'm not expecting one anytime soon.
Okay. So this comes at a time when you have, I think, 20 million Americans who file tax extensions. That was due yesterday, right?
Yes.
October 15.
Yes, it was.
So what happens with that? Does it all just go on hold? And are you all expected to just jump back in? Do you have the manpower if and when you're put back into the office working?
Yeah, obviously, the shutdown comes with a lot of delays at our agency. We have a setback where things are put behind schedule. For my work, I have like schedules and appearances in court that are going to be put behind and be delayed as a result. So we all are operating behind schedule with the shutdown, and every day the shutdown just adds more delays, causes more problems. It means people are going to be getting their refund checks more slowly, and audits are going to be happening much more slowly as well.
Well, and you are an arm of the federal government that helps generate money for the government.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you say to that?
Yeah, I say that means that everything that the government does is going to be operating at a slower pace. It means that, well, this shutdown isn't just about, obviously, I'm one arm of the agency, but across the government, the shutdown is going to cause problems. The people who work for the federal government, who are shut out from their jobs right now, who are furloughed, who are exempted employees, they're working without pay, or they're not working at all and they're not getting paid. And that means that regular government services that people rely upon are not being provided.
So with regard to the IRS specifically, are you fully staffed even before this shutdown?
No.
So that you can easily handle these 20 million Americans that may be filing tax extensions?
At the start of the year, we faced a lot of difficulties. We had a lot of people who took the deferred resignation program, the fork, to leave. We had probationary employees who were fired from the job. And on top of that, we had a lot of senior staff leave. I know in my particular office, we had a lot of experts in our field who left the field.
Why? Why?
Well, they had been in the service for 30 or 40 years, and they felt it was their time.
Okay, so retirement perhaps, but
Yeah.
there wasn't anything that generated that. So when you look at what you're doing, again, you are an attorney. Can you go out and get work somewhere?
I can't. I'm limited in what I can do. So I've still got bills to pay. I've got a mortgage. I've got a car note. I have medical bills that aren't covered by insurance. And I've got student loans. And none of those bills are going away anytime soon. So I can't practice under the rules of ethics outside of my current job. So I can't go and work at a law firm or start representing people in court while the shutdown is in process and while I'm still furloughed and still have my job. So I don't know, I might have to bag groceries or just get some money in to make sure the bills are paid.
Do you worry about long-term effects? I mean, people talk about, potential evictions. I'm not trying to go to a really dark place for you, but the evictions or your credit rating gets messed up.
A lot of federal workers are going to be faced with a difficult decision in the coming weeks. The longer the shutdown goes, this means that people might have to take out loans. They might have to pull from their savings. It costs all of us, and federal workers are going to be suffering, and every week just means more pain for us that the government shut down. Can
I ask you really quickly about something we've been reporting on with regard to the mass firings, the Doge drama? Wall Street Journal had this exclusive reporting that President Trump was planning to install one of his allies, this at the IRS criminal unit. How is that perceived? I mean, how hard has it been to be an IRS employee overall with all the changes and, well, I guess the politics of the IRS now?
Our job hasn't been made any easier. And unfortunately, each day, we've had, I think, 7 different commissioners at the IRS over the past year. And we're seeing that constant overturn at the top of our administration, and it causes problems down the line.
Yeah.
We have uncertainty about our jobs. Everyone in my office and in my division is uncertain about the future. We don't know if we'll still have our job when this shutdown is over. We don't know if the reductions in force are going to hit us at any time soon. So all we can do is hang on and wait and watch.
Jack Neugebauer, I wish you the best of luck. Stay in touch.
Thank you.